Hi everyone, it's Vickie Kello, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Brisbane. Let me just find you on the iPad. Hi Elizabeth. Who else is on? I can see a couple of other people on. I just can't see who they are. Hi Carrie Ann. Come on, it's taking a bit long to find me. The delay's getting worse. My iPad has stopped updating, so I'm due for a new one, but I'm trying to avoid it as long as possible. Hi Glenda. Hi Megan. All right, just making some room here and see whether we can bring that out so you don't see so much of my mess. Today was my first day back at work. Oh, that's a bit better. Hi Laura. So I made it through work, but I'm very tired and I'm still coughing a bit, and so I have my water with me, and it does sound like I'm out of breath all the time, but it's better than what I was. Hi Angie. But the doctor said if I'm still like this next week, I need to go for a chest x-ray, or by the end of this week. So yes. So tonight I was able to craft a little bit on the weekend. So I have a few cards to show you. So first off, the winner of last week's Lucky Door prize is Kerry. So to get in the draw for this week's Lucky Door prize, you just need to comment and share my video, and then you go in the draw for this week's Lucky Door prize. So I made a few cards. This is, I can't remember the new, this is using the new suite. It's not one that I own. I can't remember what it's called. It is, yeah, this one here. The Bouquet of Love Hybrid Embossing Folder. So what page is that on? Page 11. So I used this, and the stamp set is really has got some really great sayings on it, and then the embossing folder embosses like this, and it also cuts out this heart that goes in there if you put the die around it to start with. So then you end up with this pretty little heart as well. I haven't used that yet. And then there's the dies also give you the little heart, and hi Anita, and the die cut for the words as well. There's some little flowers and stuff in there as well. But I use that to make, because I've got a wedding to go to in March, so I've made this, and I like the card or that stamp set because it's got stuff to fit on the inside of cards, which I always struggle with. Like when I make a handmade card, then I want to stamp on the inside so I don't have to handwrite, because my handwriting's not the nicest. So while I was at it, I also made a card for my husband, because our anniversary, we've been married 17 years at the end of March. Hi Marie. So I decided to make him a card with that, and again there's a sentiment to go on the inside of that. So that's that one. Oh, that's not finished yet, so I'll just put that over there. And then, so they're those two cards. I made this card with the Blessings from Home stamp set and the celebration paper. This card, which is Blessings from Home again, and the paper that came with that suite. That was my Facebook Live, the last Facebook Live. I've finally just taken pictures of that. I even uploaded like 4 videos to YouTube. I've got that Sentimental Swirl, I think it's called. Hi Kerry made a one sheet wonder with that and made 4 cards. I did this or that, so the same layout, just different colors with the rainbow paper. That's a free celebration item, and the bug, the what is it? Hello Ladybug stamp. So I did that. I'd already done that one last week, and that was last week's. That's all right. And then tonight we are going to make something with this suite, or this free one. So I've made 3 already, but this is, yes, I think I made 2 or 3 of these last week in between things, but not many. So I was very busy over the weekend, but this is the stamp set that we're going to use tonight, and it comes with this paper, and this is a level 2 celebration item. So if you spend $180 in the catalogue, any catalogue, you can choose this as a free item. So you get the stamp set and the paper. So we're going to use that. Hi, Anne. So we're going to use that today and make some cards with that. So I've already got a couple of samples here. Hi Kathy. But we're going to make a couple more. So I'm going to pop that paper away. Now I do have most things cut. So we're going to pop them up there. I have been organised. I was supposed to be washing up before I did my live video, and instead I was getting organised. So the first card, we've got some bits and pieces. So on the back of the paper pad, it shows some colours and stuff that coordinate, and Shaded Spruce was one of the colours, and I haven't actually seen a lot of Shaded Spruce cards made with this. I've seen a lot of people use the purples, and so the Fresh Freesia and the Pool Putty. So I am going to use the Granny Apple Green and the Shaded Spruce. What colour was I going to do? Oh, I think I was going to do that in Shaded Spruce and do the leaf in Granny Apple Green. So let me get my blocks and Shaded Spruce. Did everyone have a good weekend? I'm just going to get my sheet and my Pierce mat because it's a photopolymer stamp. So with I saw you were busy making cards too, Elizabeth. So I'm going to get my Pierce mat to give me a better image. And stamp this up. Now I did check just before and it does just fit on this. Hi Laurie. Yeah, I get what you mean, Elizabeth. It's been, I worked out my last video was like the 10th of December or something, and then I wasn't allowed to create until after I had done my assignment, which I handed in the 31st of December, and then I got COVID on the 5th, so I didn't really have a chance to create anything. So I haven't created for close to like over a month. I do like these little leaves. Might just stick one. Good seeing you on here. Oh. I know, Hunter's still got his wiggly tooth, and he's like, I've had it for over a month now, Mum. And I'm like, yeah, well, it'll come out when it's ready to come out. And things, it's getting obviously a lot wigglier. But it is still in there. And we've all got dentist appointments on Saturday. First up. So, no doubt the dentist will say something. Well, he's actually been eating quite a few apples lately, and I'm surprised it hasn't fallen out with that, but he's biting an apple, like chewing on the side, not with his bottom teeth. So he's learnt how to do that, and but I'm surprised it hasn't come out yet. So I did already pre-stamp earlier and colour the flowers in this set. So I pre-stamped that in Memento, and I've coloured it with Petal Pink, which is another colour in the paper. So we have got these bits. We're going to stick some adhesive on the back of these. That's okay, Judy. Now, I struggle with this bird paper because one bird's up the right way and then this bird's upside down. So the bird actually like is all over the place. So I don't think it matters as much as it normally does with birds to make sure they're all up the right way, because it does seem to alternate. So I have these overlapping a little bit. If you want to save on paper, you can butt them up. But then where they join, I'm going to cover with this thick ribbon here. Now this ribbon is Highland Heather, and the purple that's in this paper is actually Fresh Freesia, but it doesn't actually look that bad with it. But I didn't want to have Fresh Freesia flowers because then it really would, you'd notice the two different purples. But with the paper, you don't notice it so much. So that's why I've done that. And the Fresh Freesia ribbon that we've got, I am using that on another card. It's very see-through and sheer. So I didn't want that because I want something that's going to cover this join. So you want something that's a little bit more substantial. So tuck that behind there. And then on the shaded spruce, which I really like, this is my new favorite, Christmas green. And I might get this back again and just stamp some of those leaves in the granny apple green. So I had to get all my crafting out of the way on the weekend, because on Wednesday, on the public holiday, I will be studying for my exam on Thursday. So I had to get the crafting bug out so that I've smudged it. So that I'm gonna add another leaf there. So you can't see my smudge. And I'll just add one over here just to make it a bit even. I'll have to be studying on Wednesday instead of crafting on the public holiday. But I needed to make sure that I got some stuff made, otherwise I'd be sitting there on Wednesday going, all I want to do is craft. I just want to craft. I've got all this new stuff and I haven't had a chance to play with it. Alright, so that can go over there and then this can go on the inside. And then, whoops, stick this one down. So these die cuts are from the, I've put them away, Stitch So Sweetly, I think they are. All right, now I have these. Stitch So Sweetly. Look at you, Elizabeth. Thank you. And might just do that a bit off center. And then stick dimensionals on these flowers as well. So I coloured these with Petal Pink, but I did it with the Wink of Stella. And we can pop that down. So yeah, finally on the weekend caught up on uploading all my videos to YouTube, which there was about 4 of them that hadn't been done. I've done that the wrong way. We're gonna stick that. I'm gonna pull this one up because that's annoying me. That's better. And I'm just gonna pop that there and put that in the bin because it's gonna stick on everything. Yeah. Where's I'm gonna take my pick tool and some gems. What gems have we got? Several different greens. We're not doing that. Nope. My new ones won't fit in there yet. Still think I'm going to go with these iridescent. What about these sequins? Whoa. Thanks for sharing, Kerry. Might do those blue ones. These are the Artistry sequins. They don't actually have Stampin' Up colours listed on them. So they are pretty versatile. There we go, that's our first card. Done. I'll leave them out because our next card is the same colours. So I'll pop that to the side. Our next card I've got those, and that. So this, we don't have any granny apple green ribbon, or I don't have any. So I coloured this white ribbon. I think this is the one that comes in a 3-pack. You get white, twine, and something else with it. Or maybe that gingham ribbon with the jade colour. So this is the white ribbon that comes with that, and I've just... Oh, I haven't got that far yet, Megan. So I've just coloured it with the Granny Apple Green blend because I don't have it. So this is quite soft now without coloured. And then once you do colour it with the alcohol markers, it does become a little bit stiffer. It's not quite as soft, but it's still nice. And then I've embossed this piece with the gingham embossing folder, which is part of the new suite, the Valentine's Day suite. I think it's in. Yes, in here. So it is on page 9 of the catalogue. And this is where those iridescent pearls that I was using last week, or rhinestones, were. So this is part of that. They're amazing. They change colour. So they're a bit pink, they're a bit orangey, they're a bit purple, they're clear. I love them. I've already gone through like half a pack. Yeah. So I've got my pile of stuff just balancing on a chair here and it's about to fall over. Hang on. They are, Angie. I love them. They're my most favouriteest bling ever. So we're going to adhere this piece onto the shaded spruce. They do, whatever colour you're using, they kind of pick up. So I found them very, very versatile. And then this goes on the Granny Apple Green card base. And then I've got 2 pieces of the DSP. This piece is not having any ribbon on it. Now when I cut this stripy piece, I did try and make sure that within my measurements I had the 2 stripes of the shaded spruce, because this piece of DSP has no shaded spruce on it. So I just wanted to make sure there was enough on the other side. And I've probably done too much ribbon here. Is that... That's not going to stick there because I've only done the sides, not the short sides. So I'll end up chopping some of this off because we don't want too much behind there. So this one I kind of only just did in my head. And then I've stamped this. And this is punched out from the double oval punch. And where's the stamp set? I was hoping that this birthday one would fit in there, yes. I'm going to stamp that in shaded spruce, I think. You have the best birthday. I'll leave that out because that's going to be my next sentiment as well. And then I don't know whether I want just that on there or because the sentiment didn't fit. Oh, thanks, Chrissy. No, I haven't sorted that out yet, Marie. I've just put placeholders in for the dates. The sentiment didn't fit on this oval, so this oval layers onto this. So I have just punched out in the scallop oval, and I didn't know whether I wanted it to be layered behind or not. I don't think it actually needs it because it gets a bit lost with that DSP behind there. So we're gonna pop this down. And I'm kind of just eyeballing where I want that to be. Now this side I will have seal, and this side I will have dimensionals. You probably don't need 4, that's a bit excessive, but make sure it's on there. And then I'm going to stick that up on dimensionals. You can never have enough. No. And I find sometimes on textured backgrounds you just need that little bit extra. Sometimes it does come undone. I'm going to throw that, don't need that. Okay, we don't want the blue on there, I think this time. We don't have, yeah, the blue works. We'll use the bigger ones. All right. So that is that. Now I was even going to stamp the inside with possibly just a couple of leaves. Might just get that piece in just in case I go over the side. because you don't want ink on your pierce mat, because then when you go to do your next project, you're going to get ink on there. Look at that. All right. Get rid of those two things. That's our second card done. Let me just use my bone folder a bit there and make that a bit flatter. I think the same here. All right, so there's 2 cards. And then the last card. Hi, Julie. We have got bits. Now, I don't know how this will turn out. I've just cut some pieces and stuff. Oh, and I didn't get that punch I wanted. Let me just go grab the punch. You don't normally do the insides. It's really new look. I'm trying. Megan, let's see how long I keep it up, hey? Trying. Last week I did it as well. So it is new. I don't know whether I'll do the inside of this because I don't need to do a layer. And see, that's why I don't stamp the inside sometimes, because they're not layers. So, let me, New Year's resolution. I'm going to get some adhesive. Now I cut this out with the stitch rectangles, and then I wanted the inside, but I didn't like any of the, next you'll be doing envelopes. Oh, let's not get too carried away, Megan. I didn't like any of the sizes of the next rectangle to cut out because I wanted this bit of a frame. So what I did was the smallest rectangle, and I put it sideways and I cut it out twice. And that's how I got that size there. Oh, nice, Julie. That uses up old DSP. Yes. No naked insides of envelopes. I have naked envelopes all the time. So I've just put that paper in there as that. Now I've got adhesive on the back of that, but I think I want that on the page as dimensional. So I'm just deciding. That's gonna go, no, that's gonna go that way. And then I stamped the double flowers, and then I cut out the full flower. So you can see, I don't get a chance to craft it all much these days. Yeah, busy social life now, Julie. So I've stamped the double flower and I've just cut them out, and then I've stamped the little flower and I've cut them out as well, and then stamped a couple of leaves. So my intention is to make these a little bit poppy. So I'm scrunching them up. I have put a bit of Wink of Stella on these already. I know. That's why I got it all ready, Elizabeth. And that's why I haven't washed up before my video. I was supposed to wash up, so when I finish my video I can just have a shower and go to bed. but I didn't. So I'm just scrunching these. To give a bit of texture, and my idea is that those two kind of sit on there like that. And then we have some of these poking out. And so we have that. And then I'm stamping this sentiment. He might want to do all your fussy cutting for you, Julie. I think I'm going to stamp this in black just to bring in some more black. Hi, Leanne. Oh, I need my pierce mat. Adrian just helps by carrying my boxes and stuff for me usually. He's not interested one little bit in crafting. And then tonight I was asking him this or that, which one works better. And he really doesn't like doing that. I don't know how you get Steve to die cut. Adrian's so not interested, Chrissy. But Adrian he did offer his opinion just before, but usually I even go to Hunter for that because Adrian doesn't seem too interested. So, but he lets me do my own thing and he looks after Hunter when I need him to and stuff, so he supports me that way. And he built my website for me. So that's good. I'm using this Benner punch because I can't cut Benners manually for the life of me straight. My children used to love the die cutting. My husband used to give his opinion. Hunter likes die cutting. I prefer to do it myself. I know, Julie, what more do I want? So then I kind of think, I don't know, maybe we go that way because I want that to kind of come here. I took him to a stamping up convention. My Silver Elite friends forced him to do the make and takes. I asked Adrian if he wanted to attend any of the events. He's like, nope, not for me. So I've got, this is the Fresh Freesia ribbon and it's see-through, sheer. I've got this silver metallic mesh in there because I just want a bit of sparkle. And I've seen, that'd be nice, Megan. Well, he can't go overseas then when you win the trips. I'm a long way off from that, Judy. Long way off. I'm just going to cut this in half. To make it a bit thinner. And I've seen some people do some really cool things with ribbon that I'm going to try. And I've not practiced any of this at all. So I'm gonna, I bet he changes his tune then. Oh, love experiments. Yeah, As long as they work out, because otherwise I look like a dick on camera. But anyway, I'm okay with that. You can all learn from my mistakes. All right, so I'm just cutting that ribbon in half as well. Make it a bit thinner, and then I have some twine. I don't know whether I'm using this twine or not. We'll see. I'll and laugh while you do it. Yes. If I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. All right, so we're going to put all these together. They're all roughly around. Special. Oh, that's nice, ladies. Maybe I didn't cut enough of that metallic ribbon. Hopefully, we'll see. We will see. Put all these together. Oh. You know, some people make this stuff look super simple and it's so not. Or I just have really fat fingers and very uncoordinated. Let's try this way. What is not coming through there? Give me my, take my pick tool. Where's that? Over here. I'm so getting you a 10-second bow maker. I have something I got given when I bought my team gifts for my onstage, but it doesn't look simple to use. It's supposed to be a bow maker. Oh, I need to undo that and do it again. I told you I'm making this look very difficult. No. Tie a knot in the middle first. I am experimenting and it's making me look like an idiot, but there we go. No, it's not bringing them all through. Let's take out one of these. Get your bow maker out and we can work through it. This is... Let's tie them around. Around there, and then I'm going to get some more ribbon, longer, and this white. So we're going to cut and cut. have the twine. So these are still all attached to the rolls, so I can get more if I need to. When does she start back at school? Julie? I'm going to need more ribbon there. That's what I think my problem is. I don't have enough ribbon. Second of February. Hunter starts back on the 7th. So there we go. Thank you everyone for your patience. Year 10 this year, Julie. Right. Snip. Probably snip them there. Doesn't need to be that long. Wrap these back up. Over there, and then this one here needs to be around, I think, the whole card, which is why I didn't stick anything down just yet. See what happens when I've got something in my head and I haven't tested it yet. Now it's stuck on that. God, that's annoying. I think within it, it's around the thing. We don't need maybe that. We just need one of each. And again, I'm making this look way more difficult than it should be. Hi, Myrtle. Cut that, because we don't want too much stuff on the back here. Make sure all those are stuck down. Stick that down. Now this is just going on a white card base. Whoops. Aw, thanks, Angie. So then this is having dimensionals put on it. Not just, because there's going to be a fair bit of weight on here with the flowers and everything else. Oh, thanks, ladies. I have missed doing my videos. It's nice to have a few weeks off, but I do miss them. And it does give me a excuse or reason to craft. Now, I think I might stick that under. Me and Tombo aren't good friends. Welcome to my world, Glenda. Welcome to my world. And me and these glue dots on the wrong way aren't friends either. They don't travel as well because the roll keeps unrolling and then sticking to everything. So I'm not liking them on the wrong way. So pop that up. They'll go on dimensionals as well. Might stick that one there. The nozzle is too big and it comes out with a flourish. Yeah, it's less is more. So there's certainly a knack to it. Oh, I saw your stash, Chrissy. I don't know how you have so much of it. And sticking these down just with glue dots. I like the fresh freesia too. It's pretty. Oh. Like my stamp and seal and tape, yeah. Alright, rip that off. Now we need this stuck in here. Oh, I should have done that first, I think. Stuck in there like that. What if we stick it in over here? Julie, only 6. I've about 6 bottles. Right, I'm going to stick that bow on after all that work. It's looking a bit big, but it's going on the card because it took so much effort to get done. So it's going, and I think I'm just going to stick that there. So have some dimensionals. Yeah, my uses it when making envelopes. All you ladies are good making envelopes. Now, what if I just trim that off? Mum, not you, Mum. Trim a smidgen off that because it's not going up there far. That's better. And now I think we're going to have to go with those iridescent ones, not these sequins, with the purple. And I have made a right raw mess tonight. All right, put that in there. Put that in there. We can stick one up there in the frame and one up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 done. And let me get rid of my mess here so that we can see the cards that I've made tonight. can all just go in the bin. All right, so there, and there. So this is a free celebration set, a level 2 celebration set. So if you spend $180 at the moment, you can get this for free, which gives you the paper and the stamp set. You will just need the cardstock and your inks and any ribbons and whatever you want to add to your cards. But that's my cards tonight. And then I also have these other 3 samples, which I made earlier in the week using the same supplies as well. So there's quite a few samples there now. But yeah, so if you... Oh, thanks, Chrissy, after all that work. If you're interested in making an order, you can contact me or go onto my store, which is in my links above, or my shop now on Facebook. Or if you've got any questions, just contact me. If not, I'll see you all next week. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.